close of the year and tell you a little bit about AK. We've continued to grow in spite of everything that has happened. What is the takeaway here? AK has been very busy, but we've not just been busy, it has been work that has impact, and we look forward to continuing to deliver value to you as professionals and as businesses. Thank you very much for coming to our dinner tonight, and I welcome you all.
In our minds, as a paint company, architects have great responsibility. It's the architects who make the Kenya skyline, what we see when we wake and when we go to sleep. You make our cities beautiful, vibrant, desirable to live in, and exciting to the eye. That's how we see architects. We hope that the AAK take the lead in designing structures able to withstand and bear these dramatic climate changes, not only in design, but in construction and maintenance, to make these buildings far more resilient to the harsher environment that we will experience in the future.
We are the #1 paint company, and our mission is to transform lifestyles by providing world-class coatings while caring for the environment and the community. In line with this mission, we have created paints that will be able to sustain the environment and also be able to work within this environment.
I would like today to rebrand, and with of course the blessings of my council and our chapter, that bursary fund, in honor of this gentleman that I will request to come here and they'll greet you, so don't fret. I remember when I was talking to him yesterday, he told me he's 80, and I was like, boss, you're reducing your years by 10. Then he said, yeah, I'm 90, I'm allowed to say that. So this bursary fund really is in honor of David Mutiso. I'm intentionally calling that. I just learned today that he's a doctor, he doesn't use the title. So
I stand to thank AAK Architects Chapter for great honor it has bestowed me by naming the endowment fund of architectural education, giving it my name. I'm most grateful. My journey to be an architect started in 1954. It is a journey for telling another day. This journey led me to membership of the East Africa Institute of Architects, a branch of the British Institute of Architects in the United Kingdom.
What an honor to be in the company of Mr. David. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like we can't have enough of him. We retired him last year, but this year we've invited him. So it's good to have more and more of him in our presence, and we're very grateful for that. So this evening, I'm here to launch the AAK Salary Survey 2022. Why we're naming it 2022 is because we did another survey in 2019. It was very thin, didn't have a lot of information. That's the feedback we got, and we decided to do another one. And especially around this time where we've gone through a lot in the last 3 years. We've gone through COVID. The industry has suffered a major blow when it comes to growth, work, and so on and so forth. But also at the same time, farms have also grown to a certain extent. If a farm was new in 2019, now they are 3 years old. Wonderful. So that's the survey. Yeah. That's the survey. Survey number 2 for AK. You can see we are adding to our publications. We have the Healthy Homes Guidelines, which we launched last month, and now we have a survey. So we have content, yeah? We have content. Even as a AK, we have content. So thank you very much.
I know you're used to having 1 or 2 conferences in different associations, but next year AK shall be having 2 conventions. Believe it or not, 2 conventions. Don't ask me how, I'm a magician, it will happen. So the first convention will be the UIA Culture and Heritage Convention. The second one will be the IFLA World Congress, which is the International Federation of Landscape Architects Congress, together with the normal AAK convention. But to give more details, I'd like to first invite someone to talk about the UIA Culture and Heritage Convention. And let us welcome Dr. Kasim Omar, talk about the UIA Culture and Heritage Convention. And he's the co-director of the UIA, International Union of Architects Culture and Cultural Identity, Heritage and Cultural Identity Work Program.
2022 is exactly 50 years since the enactment or adoption of the World Heritage Convention, which is a convention that unified natural and cultural heritage and led to the formation of what we call a World Heritage List, whereby heritage of an outstanding value globally is normally listed on this list. And we, as the UIA Heritage and Cultural Identity Work Program, in collaboration with AAK here, are pleased to organize a convention that will be in February from 20th to 22nd, commemorating the same. And it's a first in Africa, a first in Kenya, and a first for AK. So clap for AK. The event is in line with our objectives as a work program, which is to engage in questions of urban and sustainable development, rehabilitation, renovation, conservation, and heritage management of existing sites, striving to establish high international standards for good practice.
So just a brief history of what IFLA is. So IFLA is an organization of landscape architects across the world, and it has so it has National Association membership, and it operates in the different continents, as you can see there. So Africa, of course, is one of them. And I would let you know that Kenya is one of the leaders in Africa in landscape architecture, just slightly behind South Africa. So we are doing well on that front. It will be in September next year, on 28th to 29th September, and we shall combine it with the annual AAK convention, which is normally held in August. So the annual AAK convention will be held at the same time as the IFLA Congress. So it will be a 2-in-1 event, and we hope that we'll see all of you. And this event will be in both countries, that is Nairobi and Stockholm, and there'll be a virtual platform. So there will be a lot of interaction. So our partners will have a very big platform. And even for the rest of us as professionals, we'll have a very big stage and a very big, quite a number of people that we can interact with.
Hey, wait. Let's join on. Hey, 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 hey. Mr. President.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a trying year for all of us. The industry, before it could properly heal from the effects of COVID-19, was hard hit by the Russia-Ukraine war, which sent shockwaves throughout the industry due to price hikes, followed by our general elections here in Kenya, which caused uncertainty and disrupted the business environment. Despite it all, here we stand, in the face of adversity, stronger and ready to build back better, as we leave no one and no place behind. We all deserve to clap for ourselves. Allow me to share what the great association has been up to this year. On matters membership, I'll have you know that AAK has grown from 3,637 members at the beginning of this year to 4,277 members as of now. For instance, our events have continued to enrich the membership with skills and expertise, enabling them to be more excellent in the work they do. Within this year, we have held a number of events which were highlighted by our Honorary Secretary, and they range from CPDs, build tours, public awareness campaigns, sports, factory visits, and research and advocacy ventures. We also plan to release a standard contract which will be developed by the Architects Chapter for provision of architectural services. And this document will fill a key gap in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, as AAK, we call on you to continue journeying with us as we strive to promote professionalism and integrity in the built and natural environment, and hold us to account should our resolve waver.
I want to thank you, President, for this dinner, for inviting the embassy, for hosting us, for the great food and the entertaining and very informative program. I enjoyed every part of it. That construction is one of the biggest polluting sectors, contributors to greenhouse gas emissions globally. It's almost 1/3 of global emissions come from the construction sector. And to a large extent, it's down to materials. We are building across the world in concrete and steel and glass, which are unsustainable, non-renewable materials. And if we're going to reach the target set in the Paris Agreement of keeping global temperature rises to below 1.5 degrees, we cannot continue the way we have been going for the past decades.
So ladies and gentlemen, best dressed gentleman AAK President's Dinner 2022 is the AAK Architect Chapter Secretary Stephen Luther. Hey! Well done, sir. Yes, yes. So the best dressed lady tonight hails from the Architectural Students Association, University of Nairobi. She's a vice president of the 6th, and she's a 6th year. Mawanga Vivian Ngogi. Hey. That is what is called black tie. Thank you, Vivian.
I wish to propose a toast, and this being the end of the year 2022, it's been a wonderful year, an eventful year, and we've come out of many things. Yeah, we are healthy, we are perhaps more wealthy, as we've seen in our survey, and we are pretty happy. Everyone is looking good and nice. Yeah, so let's toast to a better 2023. Yeah. A year of good health, wealth, and
strength.
Happiness and strength. All right, DJ, give me something.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
All right, let's walk around and
all right,
pass.
So cheers, everyone.